Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bri. I'm from BriannaLentz.com, and today I thought I would share a pattern review with you. If you have ever done amigurumi knitting or crochet, this is a great video for you. So what specifically am I talking about? I am talking about the crochet pattern Dinosaur and Hatching Baby by LauraLovesCrochet. This is a paid for pattern, and I bought it off of her Etsy shop, and she has a ton of different types of hatching baby crochet patterns. So cute. You might have seen somebody did like a slow motion animation of, I think, one of her patterns with a pig and piglets. They're adorable. And as soon as I saw this, I've never heard of her before until the beginning of the year, and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's happening. And so here we go. I have not named her yet, but this is the mama right here. And I love her. So she is some type of long neck. I need to stitch some more, I think, to have her neck be held up like this, because otherwise right now she's constantly like this and she's probably getting some neck pain. But I think this is a great pattern. Yeah, I like this pattern a lot. I'm just gonna, I think, take some needle and thread and then reinforce the stitches right here and then have her neck sit like that, more like it should be, because right now it's like, but I mean, it's heavily filled. I think it's just heavy. So I think her neck is really heavy, but following exactly to the instructions, you can see that the way I stitched it, there's some like extra give right there. So I think that's my fault personally. So yeah, I really enjoyed this crochet project. I think it was a great pattern. There was never any point in her pattern where I felt like, what the heck, you didn't explain this thoroughly. Like, how do I do this? So let me go more in depth on what this is, and then I'll go more in depth on her pattern, and I will not reveal anything about this paid for pattern. So you don't have to worry there. So yeah, let me back up a little bit. So here she is. So you can see that all the way around, you can't tell that underneath there is something hidden inside. And she's got a chain closure and a sewed on button. The only thing that I would have changed is maybe putting in a couple extra chains right there. And then you take out the pocket. There's an egg. And inside is a fully sealed pocket for the egg. So all the stuffing is inside. So this is a separate piece that you'll crochet and then you'll put in there and then you'll crochet around. How cool is that, right? Like genius, genius in my opinion. I had never seen that. So anyway, so you have your egg, open the egg, and out pops a little baby dinosaur. And it's a little baby. Oh, I had it outside for pictures. You even you embroider eyes and a little face. I can totally see myself making more of these eggs and these baby dinosaurs. I think my kids are gonna love this. I have an 8-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I think that they're gonna love this. So I think I'm gonna have to probably, per their request, make more of these. But it's so cute. They have little legs and a little tail. It's fantastic. So that just goes right back in to you. I'm going to show the egg. If you can hear that wind howling outside, my apologies, but we're going to get rain for like 5 days and it's windy out there. So anyway, how cute, right? It's right back in. Shove it back in there. Okay. And then she's all closed up again. And there you go. I love her tail. And then she's got spots in 2 different size colors. I mean, she's a great toy. So this is, the body is 1 piece, the inside pocket's another piece. You sew that together. The neck and the head is 1 piece. You sew that on, and then the tail is another piece, and you sew that on. You do all of these different spots, and then you sew them on and wherever you want. I mean, I know some people glue things on. I think you could do that too. I think you could totally get away with that. But it didn't take me long to sew everything together. The most challenging part for me, other than I think I'm gonna have to reinforce the stitches for the neck, was figuring out how to stuff it firmly, but then not lose space on the inside. Like making sure that everything was stuffed really well. Like each leg was gonna be, you know, the same size, or making sure that I didn't distort one thing while I was doing something else. I don't know, that was the trickiest part, because you have it, the sack and the egg in there while you're stuffing stuff in, and then you crochet the legs, but then you also have to stuff the leg. Like, I don't know. That was the hardest part for me, but that's just because I had never done it before. And I think it's really clean. I think it's a really nice looking toy. I think my kids are going to love it. They don't know that I've made it yet. This is a top secret project, but I think that they're absolutely going to love this. I love that it is definitely like one of those projects that you can make your own. Like hers is like a bright green and then a dark green for the spots. And I chose to use Red Heart Super Saver yarn, which also made this extremely inexpensive. I used the colorway Minty, and this was a brand new skein of yarn. So this is all that's remaining. So probably like half. And then I bought another one just because I wanted this color. So I used Minty and Jade, and I think it's really cute. And then the other supplies that I used besides polyfill and black embroidery thread was a size G crochet hook. I always use a stitch marker, and I found that this worked really well. These like little round ones. I love these. And then just a tapestry needle. And that's it. And I think that if you're, you know, you can just do this using single crochet, some double crochet, and sew it together. So if you're a beginner crocheter, I think if you have patience with yourself, yes, you can make this. Definitely if you're an advanced beginner to intermediate, absolutely. Like, your instructions on this pattern are so well written and so clear with visual pictures, color pictures. I just have a black and white printer. That you should be able to make this no problem. Like, again, just have patience with yourself. And she's active on social media, so I'm sure you could probably ask her a question if you had one. I mean, I don't mean to speak for her, but I'm sure, like, if you had a question, like, she, you know, she's not off the internet or something like that. This is an 11-page pattern. I actually didn't print this out until I wanted to have a visual to show you for my video. I downloaded the PDF pattern off of Etsy, and I completely used my iPhone. I just had it in my books, and I just was able to turn my phone to landscape and enlarge it, and that's completely what I used. If I wasn't making this video, I wouldn't even need to print it. Like, it was very easy to use. And I really enjoyed the process of it. I think it's adorable. I can completely see myself, like I said, making more of the eggs and more mini dinosaurs. And she has so many other patterns that I really would love to make one. Like, she has one with like a campfire, like a campfire setup for the pig. And I'm like, I kind of want to make that. But anyway, sometimes you see these things online and you don't see it like fully, and I thought it would be fun to kind of just say, hey, I made this, I loved it. If you are into, you know, these types of projects, I highly recommend it. Because, you know, sometimes, I don't know, I think it's fun. And I shared my knitting an earthworm video, and you know, it's not for everybody, but I love it. Right now I have a rainbow snake that I'm about to finish. I'm about to crochet a baby Yoda. If you like these pattern review videos, let me know down below. Give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. I upload floss tube videos. I love stitching. I love crocheting. I'm getting back into knitting. I think I'm really having fun with fun projects. So again, I highly recommend this pattern by Laura Loves Crochet. In the info box down below, I'll have a link to her store as well as a link to my post at briannalentz.com where I go into more detail about the supplies that I used. And I hope that you're having a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next project. Bye.